introducing the rest of the 2K broadcast team. Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and sideline reporter Doris Burke. And the Pacers start off with the ball. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Steph Curry's out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Griffin. And it's Duncan in the center position.
A little lucky, frankly, but he did get it to go.
Pacers is just a solid team on the glass. Everybody knows how to box out, and they all have tremendous strength. The physical team does a pretty good job of rebounding the ball for the most part. There were some struggles at times, but over the course of the season, pretty solid rebounding team.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. For the Pacers, they ended with the best rebound differential in the East, and that shouldn't be a surprise.
Well, they have the length, the size, and the determination to get everything that comes off the rim. You know, a lot of teams only have 2 of those aspects, but the Pacers put it all together.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Duncan. Gay comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Gerald Green in for Dwayne Wade. And George kicks to Lillard. It's tipped. Back to Aldridge. Pocket 6. Fires the 3. Lillard misses. And the Warriors with possession here. It's a 3-point game. The offensive rebound. Griffin kicks to Cousins. Another shot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
Both free throws good from Cousins. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. He lobs it up. And George with the stop.
The real alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Yeah, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look. Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I'll tell you what, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
Now here's Curry. Shoots the 3. Again, Curry missing.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
George with the ball. Gay picks him up defensively. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. Aldridge has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges. You know, as great as Aldridge was in the first half of last year, it felt like he was really kicking into overdrive in the second half of the season because of his all-star snub.
From past the arc. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Gay. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
And Aldridge saying he should have been a starter in last year's All-Star game. Probably comparing the Blazers record at the time to that of Kevin Love's of Minnesota.
Yeah, but it's not just team success. I mean, one thing for Aldridge, he takes some tough shots. 23-point per game score, but his shooting efficiency was actually below average last year.
Now here's Dragic after the miss from Joakim Noah. Griffin passes to Dragic. And Cousins kicks to Gay. Here's Griffin. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
almost pulled the trigger, but he realized he had a better look for his team.
Aldridge with his screen on Dragic. Passes to Butler. He kicks it to Aldridge. That drops. Aldridge has got 6 points. And here are the Warriors now. They trail by 1. Cousins with a screen for Dragic. Griffin is screen on Lillard. Dragic kicks to Cousins. Here's George.
Oh, look out. Hey.
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he? Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
The kick out to Aldridge. Again, Indiana.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
Wade with it. Butler covering. Wade kicks to Gay. Takes the 3. Pacers with the rebound. George with the ball. 5 points in the game. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. Butler attacking. Good work defensively by Gay. Warriors trailed by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Well, it's been 4 years now since the new ownership group took over in Golden State, and I think they've got to be proud of how they've turned this organization around in a short time. 2 straight trips to the playoffs. That actually equaled their total over the previous 20 seasons.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And here's Dragic. Manu Ginobili getting his 3 to go. From deep 3-point range. Wade kicks to Cousins. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
It's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward.
Now, here is Young. Bosch in the post. He's guarded by Cousins. Bosch, that's good. And the Pacers lead by 6.
And the story of this game in the early stages is just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point.
No good from Cousins. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Cousins. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Gay with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Golden State moving the ball around. They get the rebound. Here's Cousins. That doesn't go either for Cousins. Indiana leading by 6. Outside Williams. The kick out to Young. The tray. And it's Gay with the rebound.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Williams dishes to Buck. And there's the call on Buck. That is his first foul of the game.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
He took a shot, excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
Some changes for Golden State. Anthony's checked in for Gay. Gerald Green comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Curry subbed in for Goran Dragic. They get it back. Curry kicks to Anthony. Blocked. They kick it out to Green. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there. And Williams, here we go. Out to the wing. And there's a call on Bosch. That'll be his second foul of the game.
They're losing their concentration here, guys. Some sloppy play going on right now.
Yep, 2 turnovers in a row for them. That's a recipe for disaster.
And the Warriors making a change here. Fareed is checked in. Gerald Green, hot and cold throughout his career, drafted 17th back in 2005. Steve, the 2007 dunk contest champ, we were there to see that. Then out of the league for over 2 seasons.
Well, Kevin, he was even waived by his teams in Russia and China. So think about how much he's improved. It's incredible. He's always had the talent to play this league. I think he had to figure out his niche and understand how to limit his mistakes. But last year, a terrific campaign for him.
Here's Hibbert. Ginobili against Anthony. Ginobili kicks to Hibbert. The drive by Bosch. Fade away. Hibbert trying to free himself up.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Curry, good. Pacers trailed by 3. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feet.
Boy, I hope we see a few more of those.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Warriors lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
And the key has been the second chance points. You look at this team, the hustle that they play with, very impressive in that first quarter.
Well, it's showing up on the scoreboard. I mean, you get second chance points like that, it can add to your totals and also demoralize your opponent.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Golden State looking who they've got. Kenneth Fareed is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Gay in at the 3 spot. Curry passes to Gay. Second chance shot. That's good. Gay's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors. The dish to George. In the corner, it's Noah. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Lillard. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
Jarrett Jack is checked in for Steph Curry.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Butler dishes to Aldridge. And the shot falls short this time. Warriors leading by 5. Shaq with it. Lillard picks him up. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Thank you, Kevin. Damian Lillard is the latest in a line of great Oakland point guards that includes Gary Payton and Jason Kidd. Payton says he plays like the rest of us did, with that little swagger and that complete calm. He doesn't get rattled. That quality comes from Oakland, from getting challenged.
Doris.
Indiana has its hands full guarding against Gay.
He has 8 points. He was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
He's defending very well, Clark. He's disrupting the offense. He's playing the passing lanes, trying to put as much pressure on as possible.
Rudy Gay is listed at 6'8", but he has a 7'3" wingspan and tremendous athleticism. That really helps him defensively, both on the perimeter and inside, where he contributes on the glass and blocking shots.
Stolen by Wade. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
And George, here we go.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And another thing they've been doing right is converting a lot of second chance opportunities. I love the hustle and the effort.
And the Warriors making a change here. Anthony's checked in. And it's the Warriors' ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And Jack, here we go. Can't get it to go. So the Pacers will take it the other way. As you talk about Rudy Gay's size and athleticism, Steve, he can play small ball 4 in a pinch.
Yeah, and it also enables him to get that jump shot off over pretty much anybody. So if he's spaced and he's playing at a 4, and he can get that jumper off, now he's got the ability to drive past you because the floor is opened up. So very interesting when he's placed at that 4 position.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Warriors with the rebound.
Tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
The shot by Anthony, no good.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Offensive rebound, Pacers. Feeds to Butler. Hits to Aldridge. And it's D. Wade with the rebound. Wade's got rebound number 5 here tonight. A 3. Offensive rebound. And McGee kicks to Jack. No good with the triple. Pacers trail by 11. This is to Lillard. Left side, George. Here's Noah. And George, here we go. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, George, in the first year of a 5-year max-level contract extension, where those are big words and mean a lot. You talked about earlier his name on the marquee and how it's big and bright. You know, his play last season left no question in a lot of people's mind that he's worth every dollar.
Yeah, there are only about a dozen or so guys that are worthy of max contracts, in my opinion. He's clearly one because he's gotten better every season. He hungers to be great, and he's a tremendous two-way player, potentially a guy who could be Defensive Player of the Year at some point in his career.
A drive by Collison. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Indiana's shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
About a year ago, they converted about 78% of their free throws as a team, so pretty solid there.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
George passes to Humphries. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Warriors leading by 8. Outside Curry. Pass to Duncan. No good and tight defense there. Bothered that shot. Indiana's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Perkins dishes to Humphries. Curry with the steal. And here's Anthony from the arc. Shot is off. And Indiana will come the other way. Curry again Scallison. There's the feed to George. Humphrey sets a pick for George. There's the pass to Humphreys. Freed up. Nice work off the pick.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper, and that was the key to that play.
Curry against Scallison. Outside Anthony. 5 on the clock. On the wing. That's good. And the Warriors lead by 8. The Pacers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. That's 3 of 9. Perkins. The shot's good. Collison making the play.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Anthony kicks to Cousins. And it's Humphreys with the rebound.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Boy, Chris Humphreys is clearly not flashy, but he is a worker on and off the court. He's always been a strong rebounder, especially on the offensive glass. Never afraid to get in there and battle. Never shies away from contact. If you want to get physical, he's not backing down.
Young's checked in for the Pacers. Ginobili comes in for Jimmy Butler. Then for the Warriors, Blake Griffin. He's checked in for Cousins. Gay comes in for Anthony. And it's Dragic in for Gerald Green. Curry with him. Picked up by Collison. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here we go with Collison running it up the court.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
That's one thing to create a turnover, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, that's even better.
Good on the shot. And it's 8 points for Steph Curry. And Humphreys, lightly regarded as a defender, but, you know, Steve, I think he made some strides last season.
I agree, Kevin. He blocked shots at a high rate. You know, in the past, he struggled against quicker power forwards, but he's got the size and strength to deal with the real strong fours around the NBA.
No good from Duncan. Pacers trailed by 5. Young with no one around. No good from the wing. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And then Gay with the dunk.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Here's Perkins. Shot misses. Great D that time from Duncan. Curry with it. Picked up by Collison. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Warriors. Humphreys the best to Ginobili. Shot to stop the run. Can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Outside Dragic. Wide open look. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
They're working in closer to the bucket here in the second.
Yeah, Clark, the threes really weren't falling early, and sometimes seeing a few easy ones go down can get your offense back into a groove.
No good from Perkins.
They're losing their composure a little bit here on the bad end of the run.
Yeah, they are, and they need to come up with a rally-wrecking play here to stop this run.
Releases from 15. No good from Gay. Pacers trailed by 12. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Inexcusable mistake for a team that's trying to get back into the game.
Yeah, I have no clue what he was thinking about there. As a matter of fact, he may have had his brain in neutral.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Perkins. Marsh comes in for Chris Humphreys. And Mo Williams subbed in for Darren Collison. Marsh, that's good.
Wow, he's got such a sweet three-point stroke. The way he can shoot it, forcing opposing bigs out on the perimeter, can really open up the lane.
Here's Here's Duncan. Tries again. Offensive rebound.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Rudy Gay having a dominant impact in this game.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he's taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with it.
Paul George is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Noah. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Lillard in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, gentlemen, the Pacers head coach Frank Vogel has helped turn this team into a powerhouse. He's had a reputation for positivity, lifting his players up and boosting their confidence. As Paul George put it, coach has no shame in calling you out. If you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get embarrassed. No one wants that, Kevin.
No calling out, Doris, that's for sure. Thanks. Scooped up.
Great job right there to body him up and affect the trajectory of that shot.
Yeah, that was definitely a forced miss. Like he couldn't get off the shot he wanted.
And Curry, here we go. He feeds it to Duncan. George dishes to Aldridge. Good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Curry attacking. He dishes it to Dragic. Back to Curry. Here's Griffin. Kicks it out to Gay. Three-pointer. Another miss by Gay.
What a sluggish, muddy start to the second half. Still scoreless.
Noah high post. Passes it to Aldridge.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Early on last year, the Warriors showed that they were going to be a team to make the postseason in the West. Couldn't get the home court advantage, though, and that kind of hurt.
Yeah, it did. And as dangerous as their team is in the playoffs with the shooting ability they have, they're much better if they could have gotten an extra game in Oracle. Whoa, that'll wake you up.
Is he an athlete or what?
He just lives above the rim. I mean, dunks like that have become routine for him. His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Hey, that's good.
That extra game would matter in the end. Last postseason, the Warriors lost to the Clippers and was back and forth game 7.
Aldridge kicks to Butler. Back to Aldridge. Pulls it up. That one wide left.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Not giving up too many second chance opportunities is always important. And one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
Well, the Warriors expected and hoped to go farther than the first round of the playoffs, but you have to give them a lot of credit for playing the Clippers as tough as they did, considering they were down multiple centers during that series.
Alert again. It's Curry. Throws it up high. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Pacers with the rebound. Noah's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And George kicks to Butler. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And finished off by Gay.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Plays like that are telling the story of this game for me so far, Clark. It cannot easy points like that.
Clark, you see Paul George out there, and I just think back to last season when he came out of the gate so hot and just was dominant in every part of the first part of the season. He really set the tone for the Pacers, I thought, last year, and you had a front row seat. You saw it all.
Yeah, it was really fun to watch. His quick, hot start. He was consistent, and he really carried the Pacers to a really strong start in the first two-thirds of the season, right at the top of the Eastern Conference. But as hot as his start was, there was a bit of a downturn for him and the team.
Well, you saw it. How did he take it as the season went on?
Yeah, you know, it took a toll on him. Again, that's part of going into being the guy that's a big name on the marquee.
He got right to the cup using that screen. George has got 13. Warriors leading by 10. Cousins with a screen on Williams. Cole, the pass to Cousins. Excellent use of the screen. That's up. He's got 6.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up. He's been a bright spot for them. He's had an incredibly efficient offensive performance.
Steve, his shooting really has been just terrific. They'd be much worse off if it weren't for him, that's for sure.
Here. Cole. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Manu Ginobili has always been one of my favorite guys to watch. Elite shooting guard on the court. I mean, the issue with him has been health. You know, last season he missed about a month with a tweaked hamstring. Right as the Spurs went on their rodeo road trip.
The Pacers making a change here. Young's checked in. Wade, he's checked in for Golden State. 4 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Pacers trail by 10. And Ginobili, guys, clearly focused on trying to stay healthy. The last couple of off-seasons, Steve, he's bowed out of international play.
Oh, it's smart. I mean, he's got so much mileage on his body. And it's more important for him to spend his summers just working on his body, staying healthy, strengthening those areas that he needs. And it's always tricky, though, to say no to your home country when they ask you to play on the national team.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass here. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. Right wing. Bosch dishes to Ginobili. He kicks it to Hibbert. And the shot is good.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Here's Cole. He's guarded by Williams. And Cole kicks to Cousins. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Cousins has got 8 points.
Look how well he led him there with that pass.
Hibbert, the pass to Bosch. The kick out to Young. Ginobili draws the double. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
But that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Golden State. Warriors leading by 9. Here's Cole. Cousins with a screen on Williams. Screen by Fareed. Cole dishes to Fareed. Pass to Cole. For 3. Count the bucket. Cole's got 7 now in this quarter.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Don't get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Williams, that's good. Golden State's on 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And Cole kicks to Gay. Now the dish to Wade. 13 feet away. They get a hand on it. Pacers trail by 10. Young with no one around. No good with the triple. And for the Warriors, they shoot 47% from the field in the third. And the foul on Mo Williams. That is his first foul of the game. The Pacers making a switch here. Collison's out there. And the Warriors also making a change. Goran Dragic is checked in for Cole.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Well, you wondered how things would go for the Pacers after they had a hiccup mid-season. They call players only meeting.
Did so very close to the playoffs, Kevin. This team struggled because of its youth in handling the extra scrutiny and the burden of expectations, and it took them a while to kind of figure it out. They weren't quite as good as they wanted to be during the playoffs.
And Wade slams it in.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Send a message.
A message and put it on the highlight reel for later.
Williams attacking. That drops.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
Warriors leading by 13. Gets the pass to Wade. Gay in the corner. Lock at 6. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Bosh against Fareed. Gay kicks to Wade. Gay dishes to Cousins. And another basket for Golden State.
And we all know it. Marcus Cousins, the big fella, can get it done, and when he turns it on, man, he's special.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors ahead, ending the third quarter with a massive. Pacers trail by 17. And Golden State looking at who they picked. We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Griffin is up there with Rudy Gay. And it's Curry. And it's Green in the 2 spot.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Out left to the wing. Cousins, no one around him. Misses the rim jam. And Butler, here we go. Lillard, the pass to Butler. Looking for Aldridge, he gets it there. 11 feet away. And again, it's Indiana. Warriors leading by 13. Outside Curry. Feeds it to Griffin. And stolen by Aldridge. Here's George. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
It's been a very solid outing for George. He has 15 points and 7 of his points have come on free throws, which is a big bonus.
Well, he's earned it because he has played an aggressive game at the offensive end, really attacking the defense. You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
Curry kicks to Cousins. Cousins missing again. Pacers trail by 11. And George kicks to Lillard. Griffin with the steal. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Dishes it to Gay, and he goes in for the dunk.
Man, that is a great move off the baseline. Big-time play at the basket.
Fantastic reverse dunk, Clark. Going to get up high for that.
Boy, that's the kind of play, guys, you know this, that can really spark a team. Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
And the basket by Curry.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
Lillard attacking. Kicks to Aldridge. It's tipped. And oh, here we go. Gay's got it, the fast break chance. And the layup's good off the glass. Gay's got 18 points now here in the second half. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Warriors.
Boy, defensively they've played with high energy level, guys. And all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Griffin sets the screen for Curry. Gay in the corner. They kick it out to Green. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got his 4th assist in this one.
They've been splashing home those threes since halftime.
Definitely a big improvement in their shooting from what we saw before the break.
Back to George. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Butler dishes to Aldridge. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. And Gerald Green picks up the foul. Duncan, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. From 11 feet away. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Butler. And that's now 18 points for Aldridge. It's Curry with the drive. Rudy Gay on the way. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound in this one. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Curry with it. Lillard picks him up. Curry can't get it to go.
Boy, even though he missed, he can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
Poked away. Aldridge again. Screen. Puts up the baby hook. That doesn't go either for Aldridge. Warriors leading by 16. Rudy Gay on the way. Lots of room. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Noah's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's George. Green with the block. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Anthony's checked in. The wide open look here for Aldridge. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Well, he was boxed out, and when that happens, you know, at some point you have to just turn and get back defensively. That time he went right over the top.
Yeah, but you go straight on the top of another player's back, that's going to be a foul call every time.
Jared Jackson is checked in for the Warriors. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
What a great play to sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
And Jack kicks to Griffin. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Well, Griffin, a former dunk contest champion, but make no mistake, Blake is a game dunker, always among the league leaders. And his size with that strength, I think he gets off the floor just unbelievable.
You know, Blake Griffin gets so high, he's created some debate, in fact, on the definition of a dunk. So I'll ask, does your hand have to touch the rim?
You know, I think you don't necessarily have to have your hand touch the rim, Kevin, but you do have to throw it through the goal. None of this raggedy type dunk stuff.
Got to control them.
You got to, yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
And Jack, here we go. Stolen by George. And a fast break now for the Pacers. George has got the ball. Shot's good from Butler.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Outside Jack. Lillard comes with the double team. Just 5 to shoot. On deep, Gay. It's rebounded by Indiana.
He's normally a really big threat from long range. Struggling right now. He might need to mix his game up a little bit.
The baseline Jay. And he overshot that one, missing.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
And again, no good by Golden State.
Would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the high eyebrows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench.
Aldridge, the pass to Butler. The feed now to George. Wants to get it off to Noah and does. Butler missing again.
Just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those. If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Manu Ginobili's checked in for Indiana. And then for Golden State, DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Duncan. Gerald Green comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Dragic in for Jarrett Jack. Pacers trailed by 18. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Perkins, he's checked in for Noah. Now Griffin inside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. Steve, a resounding dunk.
Take no chances, Slam, guys.
If you just look at the numbers, you are not seeing the real impact of Kendrick Perkins. I mean, he is just this mountain at the rim as a protector of the paint. It really makes it hard for opponents to get easy shots because of his presence.
Williams, he's checked in for Indiana. The Warriors also with a sub. Fareed is checked in. And it's Dragic off the drive. Cousins, no one around him. Off the mark and a bad shot there. George, double team. Looking for Aldridge, he gets it there. And the basket good. Aldridge has got 6 here in this quarter.
Very high quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
Fareed, a screen on Williams. Throws it up high. And Fareed throws it down.
Yeah, they're getting that lead way up there now. I mean, it should be a stroll to the final whistle from here.
Yeah, this late in the game, it'd be almost impossible for them to blow a lead like this.
They grab their own miss. Nobody near George. And there's the call on Perkins. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that's an aggressive play, trying to get that rebound. Maybe a little too aggressive.
And it was totally unnecessary, Steve. He was in no position to get to that ball. He should have just conceded.
And it's Dragic off the drive. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for the Warriors.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just times toying with.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for Gay. You have to look at his steals and when he would come up with them as major factors in this result.
Pushing up on the changes now for Indiana. Humphries comes in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Collison in for Williams.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
Takes the turnaround J. Aldridge. Good.
Got him with the turnaround there. That was as sweet as honey.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Fareed setting the pick for Gay. Wants to get it to Fareed and does. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Indiana.
Well, you talk about effort and energy being a skill. Some people talk about those things as skills. And Kenneth Fareed is a 10 out of 10 in that category. A 6'7" power forward, his athleticism and relentless motive allow him to play much bigger than that.
The Warriors shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%. Out of bounds as Indiana takes possession. Gay against Aldridge. To the right side. Collison kicks to Humphries. And George, here we go. And stolen by Cousins. Here's Green. Count the bucket.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
And the Pacers call time here. What do you think, guys?
Well, this one's out of reach, so I'm not sure why they're calling the timeout here. Maybe just to try to work on something, maybe an out-of-bounds play or something.
Well, they might as well talk about what movies they want